So I live in an apartment. It's a one-bedroom apartment. It has the kitchen on one side, it has the bed on the other side, and it has all my junk that used to fit in 2 rooms in one room on one side of this wall. And so I decided to make a workout that's good for around a meter of space. And it's a very basic workout. I decided to make the workout because I needed something to sort of help me move my weight. I was sitting down a lot. I was sort of growing really big and kind of fat, and I decided to sort of make a workout in order to sort of get my body moving again. I don't do a lot of movement in everyday life. The biggest movement that I do is going to the store a couple times a week, and that's about it. The rest of the time I just sit around. So I decided to make up a workout that's good for the cardio. You know, it just helps the body to move. It helps the fat to burn without exhausting yourself. And this is what I think really works. Okay guys, this is just an easygoing exercise. You just bounce in the spot with your feet glued together. It's in parallel, which means toes point forward and not apart in a V. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. Hands up, hands down. Now what I'm doing is just bending my knees and putting the hands up, and then bending them again and putting the hands down. And so that helps the sort of swing sensation to happen. And it's really good to sort of just get the sort of energy moving around the body. Hands up, hands down. You can do as many as you want. You can do 50, 20, 100, as many as you want really. It just gets the energy moving around the shoulders. And of course, you know, it starts to warm up the body a bit. I don't like to work the body too hard. I just like to work it enough to sort of get some of those fat storage, you know, moving on. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Hi guys, so since we finished with this one, we're going to start doing another one. We're going to step out to second position, which is hip level parallel. So your feet are like this at the hips. And you can tell when it's at the hips by drawing a line from your shoulders down to your feet. As long as they're in line with your hips, it will be safe. So we're going to go parallel, 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 parallel. Now we're going to step in and go parallel, parallel. Like I said, the feet together, parallel, parallel. And step out, parallel, 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 parallel. And step in, parallel, 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 parallel. You can do it with or without these sort of arm movements if this helps you remember why you're standing. And also it's to help use your body, move your arms. I'm going to do one more set of these. bit of a basic warm-up. So now that we've got that happening, we're just gonna do this for a little while. Step out and step in. One foot, other foot, in. 1 foot, other foot, in. 1 foot, other foot, in. And the great thing about this is that it's easy to do, and you can also do it in different ways. 1 foot, other foot, in. You can do it hip level, or you can go 1 foot, other foot, in. 1 foot, other foot, in. So you can step together and then do parallel back, or you can do parallel forward and step together back. Whatever way you want to do it, it's just very good way, but obviously you should probably just choose one way or another. You can even do this. So let's go. Start in, out, in, side, in, front, out, front, out, in, out, in, out, front, in, front, in. If that's too hard, you can always just break it down. So you can even do 1 foot at a time. Let's go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And now do forward and back. In. Change to second. Forward, back, forward, back. You can do this as many times as you want. Change to in. 1 foot to the side, 1 foot to the other side, 1 foot forward, the other foot forward. 1 foot to the side, 1 foot to the other side, 1 foot forward, the other foot forward. Front, back, side, front, back, in, bounce. Repeat that and you'll have a very good warm-up. This is just about an end to the warm-up section. Now that we're warmed up, now you can sit down. You can do other exercises as well. This was just a general warm-up. And it works pretty well. I know my heart rate's good. Okay guys, this is pretty much what I've been doing. So this is the bouncing with the knees parallel. Then you step out to hip level. And this is the bouncing with the knees at hip level parallel. Okay, and when I'm stepping out, I'm just doing this. This is parallel, in, parallel, in, the front, go back, the front, go back, go side, back, side, back, go bounce, 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 bounce. And you can use those moves to sort of make yourself a workout, or just do the same things over and again. So we can go out, in, out, in. Do that 1, 10, 50 times. It's very simple. It really works to just build up your heart rate. Go forward and back. Do this another 5, 10, 50 times. It's really good. And then do them both together. Out, in, forward, back. Out, in, forward. Repeat that 5, 10, 50 times. It's really basic, and then you can do even 2 steps. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I like doing this because it feels like you're dancing. Bounce and move your foot. Bounce and move it back. Bounce and move foot. And you can even go here. You can do it to the front. And it helps coordinate your balance and movement. Or you can just do this in this spot while you're resting. And then you can do this again. Out, in, 5 to 50 times. Front, back, front, back. Out, in, front, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, in, out, in, out. You can even just jumble it around, like I'm doing right now. You don't have to stop. You can just go front, back, side, in, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and that was supposed to be parallel. See? The back, you can go forward 2 different ways. And then the hip level, it's just where you stand. It's nice and easy. And you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can cool down with a bit more bouncing. 5 to 50 of these. So you make up your mind how much you want to do, but it really does work. Basic exercises to build up the adrenaline and to sort of help you sort of get your heart rate going gently and not exhaustively. In a limited space, my space is about 1 meter wide, and what else do I say about it? It's very gentle, so people who have trouble doing heavy exercises, you might have a heart murmur, you might be really unfit, and just repeat those over and again and you'll sort of get your cardio going, and that will decrease weight gain.